Development timeline of all Xenoblade games. The development timeline: A. Xenoblade Chronicles, 2006. A. 2010. Pre-development context: 1990s to 2006. 1990s. Tetsuya Takahashi works at Square on Xenogears, establishing his reputation for philosophical, sci-fi storytelling. 1999. Takahashi co-founds Monolith Soft, begins the Xenosaga trilogy, originally planned as 6 parts. 2001. A. 2006. Commercial underperformance of Xenosaga leads to cancellation of half the planned saga. Low morale across Monolith Soft. Takahashi later cites this period as the emotional catalyst for Xenoblade Chronicles. At Y-section concept creation phase. June 2006. Takahashi conceives the core idea: humans living on the bodies of 2 gigantic gods. He immediately sketches the concept and presents it to senior staff. Internal reaction is strongly positive. July 2006. Yasuyuki Hun begins constructing a physical 3D model of the Titans. Younger staff pose as reference models so Takahashi can determine which body parts are livable. How geography works on a moving body. This process directly informs world layout, traversal design, environmental scale. At Y-section copyright project formation. Late 2006. Takahashi merges the Titan world concept, an unrelated narrative idea. The hybrid concept becomes the foundation of a new RPG project. Primary goal: restore team morale while creating something ambitious and different. Early 2007. Proposal is shown to Nintendo before the final development phase of Disaster: Day of Crisis. Nintendo approves continued development. The Idiaris Sedilla active development begins. April 2007. Full development officially begins. First playable prototypes are created. Nintendo assigns Genki Yokota as co-director to oversee system design, resolve hardware constraints, as registered core design decisions. 2007. 2008. 2007. Original title: Monado, Beginning of the World. Game is not initially part of the Xeno series. Combat experiments. Turn-based system with future vision mechanic, discarded. Key decisions: no battle transitions, seamless combat, fully open world inspired by MRPG scale. World size metaphorically compared to the Japanese archipelago. 2008. Battle system finalized around Shulk's future visions. Real-time positioning and cool-down arts. Cutscene philosophy changes: fewer, shorter scenes than Xenosaga. Story integrated into gameplay flow. Exploration becomes a core reward system. Items, accessories, hidden content. At Y middle. Idiaris Sedilla title change identity. Late 2008. Nintendo President Satoru Iwata requests title change from Monado A. Xenoblade Chronicles. Purpose: honor Takahashi's legacy, acknowledge his personal investment. Xeno used symbolically, meaning different nature or uniqueness, not a direct narrative continuation. The scenario writing development. 2007. A 2009 scenario team formed. Yuichiro Takeda a co-writer, Yuri Hattori a narrative advisor. Key story goals: contrast, micro, personal lives, macro, gods, fate, worlds. Central themes: defying predetermined futures, growth through journey, sci-fi foundation hidden beneath fantasy aesthetics. 2008. A 2009 script passed iteratively between writers and producers, ending rewritten after concerns about clarity, dialogue trimmed after playtesting feedback. Shulk's characterization prioritized, fully voiced, not silent, designed to be broadly likable. Thighs 1/4 music production. 2008. A 2010 composers: Yoko Shimomura, lead, Manami Kiyota, Ace Plus, ending theme by Yasunori Mitsuda. Key points: 90 total tracks, recorded in Tokyo. Takahashi heavily involved, often rejecting tracks. Ending theme Beyond the Sky written near project completion. Lyrics written by Takahashi himself. At its final stretch release 2009. Game publicly announced at E3 2009. Early 2010. Title and release window formally revealed. Final debugging and polishing completed. Takahashi involved through the very end. June 10, 2010. Xenoblade Chronicles launches in Japan on Wii. At Y summary: Xenoblade Chronicles was born from creative frustration and low morale. Built without a prototype deadline, designed to rebalance story and gameplay. Takahashi's most hands-on project to date, a spiritual successor rather than a direct sequel. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, a detailed month-by-month section planning transition phase. 2014 July 2014. During late development of Xenoblade Chronicles X, Monolith Soft leadership discusses fan dissatisfaction with reduced story focus, desire to return to narrative-driven RPG design. August 2014. Early concept phase begins internally. Decision made. New game will be story first, gameplay lineage closer to XC1 than XCX. September 2014. Project formally pitched to Nintendo, approved as a next-generation title, unnamed hardware at this point. October - December 2014. Staff assignments drafted. Yasunori Mitsuda invited in December. Early music direction meetings held. Tone continuity with XC1. section pre-production. 2015 January 2015. Story framework drafted by Takahashi. Screenwriting workflow modeled after film scripts. February 2015. World concept finalized. Titans drifting on Cloud Sea. Blade. Driver system conceptualized. March 2015. Character expressiveness identified as priority. Search for new character designer begins. April 2015. Masatsugu Saito selected. Shift toward anime-influenced art style approved. Maya June 2015. Combat system prototyped. Auto attacks. Arts cool down loops. Blade switching. July 2015. Nintendo confirms game will launch early and Switch life cycle. Development timeline tightened. August to December 2015. Engine reuse decision. XCX architecture reused to save time. Early Switch specs and complete technical uncertainty. section full production. 2016 January 2016. Full asset production begins. World zones blocked out. February - March 2016. Blade rarity system designed. Gacha-like acquisition discussed internally. April 2016. Localization teams brought in during development. First English script drafts begin. Maya June 2016. Battle UI refined. Chain attack structure finalized. July 2016. Voice recording planning begins. JPN simultaneously. Augusta September 2016. Guest artist negotiations. Tetsuya Nomura, Kunihiko Tanaka. Blade designs distributed among artists. October - December 2016. Music recording intensifies. Over 300 musicians booked. Field versus battle music responsibilities locked. section Polish. Marketing release. 2017 January 2017. Official reveal during Nintendo Switch presentation. Title confirmed. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. February - March 2017. Final combat balance passes. Rare blade probability adjusted. April 2017. Cutscene pacing refined. Emotional beats emphasized over exposition. Maya June 2017. E3 gameplay demos prepared. Localization enters final phase. July - August 2017. Bug fixing. Performance optimization for handheld mode. September 2017. Goldmaster approaches. Marketing music video planning begins. October 2017. Game goes gold. Expansion pass roadmap finalized. December 1, 2017. Worldwide release. section post-launch Turna. 2018 January - August 2018. Expansion pass content released incrementally. Challenge mode blades added. September 14, 2018. Turna at the Golden Country released. After Turna goes gold day XC3 team fully mobilized. Broken Bars and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 a detailed month-by-month copyright concept phase. 2018 May 2018. Takahashi pitches XC3 concept to Nintendo. Core image. Mechanist sword piercing Urama. July 2018. Narrative goal defined. Resolve XC1 plus XC2 futures. Begin end of Klaus saga. August 2018. Full production begins at Monolith Soft. Production Group 1. At Ye Copyright Pre-Production, 2018 A 2019 September-December 2018. World Fusion Concept Explored. Ouroboros System Brainstormed. January-March 2019. Combat System built around dual protagonists, class switching, flute motif introduced narratively. April-June 2019, character designs locked, no thematic mirroring established. July-December 2019, level design accelerates, interlinked class system finalized. At Ye Copyright Full Production, 2020-2021 January-June 2020, pandemic era workflow adjustments. Storyboarding continues remotely. July-December 2020, cutscene production ramps up, music composition begins in earnest. January-June 2021, custom flutes manufactured for soundtrack, and a superscript owner engaged for vocal work. July-December 2021, narrative pacing tightened, ending themes planned early to avoid XC1 issues. At Ye Copyright Reveal, Polish release, 2022 February 2022, official reveal. Initial September release date, Marca April 2022, game content nearly complete, schedule moved forward, not delayed. Maya June 2022, bug fixing, performance tuning. July 29, 2022, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 released. At Ye Copyright Post-Launch Closure, 2023 April 2023, Future Redeemed expansion released. Narrative capstone for trilogy. August 2023, full trilogy soundtrack released. At Y Big Picture, XC1 equals creative rebirth, XC2 equals rapid switch era reinvention, XC3 equals planned conclusion built on 15+ years of iteration,